Hello, people. This is Joshua, science philosopher, signing in again for another Z block. And today, I want to focus on my witness guide, which I've completed already. Because, as you know, I'm starting a evangelistic campaign, and I want to get myself prepared. So I put down some scriptures which will be useful when sharing, you know, mm, um, the good news of the gospel, the gospel. And um, I have a list of 8 basic and fundamental questions which I ask. The fir- the first one is is quite quite logical because in order for us to share the gospel, we need to know what the gospel is. No, we hear the word, "Oh, the gospel," but many don't know what it is. So how can we share? No. So the first question is, what is the gospel? Um, the gospel is basically um is the fulfillment of prophecies that were made about the Messiah. No, and the biggest fulfillments are Christ's um, crucifixion on the cross and his resurrection, and that's the whole crux of the gospel. That's the whole focus of the gospel. Is the atoning sacrifice and the hope of the resurrection. So, so just to give you two um two verses um to to go along with this, what the first one is found in Mark 8:31, which here he's talking to Jesus, talking to his disciples, and he is telling them about his death, and he says, and Mark 8:31 says, and he began to teach them that the Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected of the elders and of the chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and after 3 days rise again. Now he's telling them what's going to happen. He's telling them the reason why he came, and so Christ fulfills what he says. He is sacrificed on the cross. He's taken before the chief priests and the Sanhedrin, and he's beaten and he's scourged, and he was crucified by orders of Pontius Pilate, which at the time had the only authority for death penalty. So he's crucified by order of Governor Pontius Pilate, and he's taken down, and then he rises again, and then he presents himself to the disciples, and the disciples are uh, they forgot what the the Lord had taught them in His ministry, that, and He directing what He in His resurrected form, He talked to His disciples, and He said unto them in Luke 24:25-27, He said unto them, O fools and slow of heart, to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Ought not the Christ to have suffered these things, and to enter to His glory? And beginning at Moses and all the prophets, He expounded unto them in all the scriptures the things concerning Himself. So He reminded to them what He had taught them, and what He had taught them, and He proved them that He was fulfilling prophecy by referring back to the prophets, to the prophecies of the Old Testaments. So so in the next video, we're gonna see what those prophecies are, because that answers the second question. Well, God bless you. This is all for today.